Right, we're live. Let's post a couple of announcements and we can get to it. Welcome everyone, welcome back to Family Ground, and today it is unsurprisingly Live Arena o'clock again, and we are still forcing Predator into every match. This time we are done with the Mercurial build. It wasn't bad, but it could have been a little bit better. The most annoying part was eating reflected damage or a counterattack and losing Mercurial stack. Without that part it might have been much better. Today we are going to try a Merciless reaction build. Yes, I only have 2 pieces of reaction because my reaction for Lizardman is not that good. Still, we are looking at 280 speed and pretty respectable stats in 6-piece Merciless. We are still carrying a Wand of Submission as our relic, and that is not going to change, I imagine. The passive is too unreliable for us to not stack additional layers of defense. As usual, we'll be picking Predator every fight if we can. As usual, we won't be first picking him, that honor belongs to much more obnoxious champs. And given my experience last time, it is very sad, but I might have to not pick Galathir. Just because he doesn't carry enough speed and he doesn't carry a speed aura. Because ideally I would have Shu, Fabian and Galathir all together, and that only leaves Predator and 1 other DPS, which is not quite enough. If any of these DPS is banned, I might have a very bad time. So we'll consider not picking Galathir later. For now, we are still going for Galathir. He is a natural ban magnet here. If you don't quite know what you're doing, you see a +4 mythical, you want to ban it. Okay, and here is our Shu stolen. Unfortunate that I need to pick speed, but I can't really pick Armans, his build is shit, and we have John here. I can't really pick Carnage, and I can't really pick Gizmek because he's not a speed champ at all. Okay, I'll have to settle on Armans, I guess, and let him guess which of my dudes is build more obnoxious. 2 spin champs, Odin and John. Do I just get rid of Fabian, of Embrys? Or... yeah, you know what, I get rid of Embrys, what could possibly go wrong here? He chose correctly, might have been the flag. I might need to swap Armans to flag as well. Who needs that ship anyway these days? Oh, I haven't clicked confirm. My bad. My bad here. So the big question is, will he be able to fuck me up? That is Predator's passive not working one time. That is Predator's passive not working 2 times in a row. Imagine that, who would have thought? That is... I have no idea what was that. I have no idea what was this as well. Like, bro. What is this? Oh, peace off, all of you. Okay. We have actually stunned all of them, and that's nice. Let's also steal their turn meter. Who needs a turn meter anyway? And we should reset John while we still can. Now, she has decreased accuracy, Predator has increased accuracy. Will we be able to debuff her? Yes, yes we will. Good stuff. We can do it again, but why would we, honestly? GG. So, on one hand, this was extremely frustrating as Predator's passive did not work at all this fight. On the other hand, that passive wasn't actually needed. Good stuff. You love to see it. It was definitely a gamble to hit John, but between decreased resistance and increased accuracy we should have been fine. Even if she was at like 1k, decreased resistance should have dropped at 50%, and that's where his accuracy is, under an increased accuracy buff. Okay, we will be picking Galathir at first, anyway. Not dissuaded from using him yet. Fabian is bad news. Noel is also kinda sorta bad news. I don't want to use Grixia here, but maybe I should. But anyway, that is a concern for later. Ideally, I would need a speed orb, so that would mean Shu. Oh, balls. He bans the horse, and I don't have shit to deal with the stone skin. And that is not very good. So let's go Gizmo. Now, yes, this might mean Carnage gets banned, and then we are kinda left hanging there without a speed orb. Okay, Galathir gets banned. Now, if his builds are fast enough, I am in trouble. He cleanses the burns, and I'm unhappy about that, but they are not that fast. And what we can do is buff ourselves and hopefully get rid of Leo before he takes a turn. Why, yes, and that is exactly what happened. Well, GG there. Hey Phenomen, how's it going? Angel. I think I remember the name. He was in top 100 and previous seasons. Hey MBRH, how's it going? Right, Fabian. Fabian again. At least this is not a 6-star Fabian. Can't really go Gizmak here. I don't know what will he pick for his last slot. I imagine I'll have to do Shu Carnage, and then if he bans Marius, I am in trouble. Unpleasant that. Well. No mythical again after last 3 crafts, 21 red craft without one. Oh boy, that certainly sucks. That's a lot of crafts without a mythical. I don't think I have ever went that far. Are you at the top arena milestone already? Okay, he bans Shu, despite me banning Hedgie, so kind of what was the point? I'll not be going first. On the other hand, who cares? Do I flip here? No, I don't think I want to. So the passive procs, but decreased buff duration still applies. What's up with that, I wonder? That doesn't sound like it is supposed to happen. Ooh, Carnage was not reset. Why would you look at that? Would you look at that? So the unfortunate bit is I'll have to kill Fabian here. And because I have to kill Fabian, nothing will be spread. Well, might as well kill him for good. Wasted my Carnage A3 here, sadly. And he blocks the horse. Okay, fine. You do that. What do I do here? Do I steal Magma Heart? What remains of it? Yes. I'm probably not killing Knight here, right? Yeah, joke is on me, I'm not killing anyone. Okay, the passive works for a change. You love to see it. Okay, the bad bit is I don't have much in the way of healing right now. Do I flip? Carnage will probably not survive here, so might as well flip. He gets a little bit of healing of his A3. Yeah, I couldn't kill Siphi at times. but still got a little bit healed. Stop taking turn. Oh, fuck me. Okay. At least we killed Siphi for... well, not for good, but we killed her. And now Carnage dies. And that's unfortunate. Now, do I or do I not A2 here? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? And the answer is everything, because the second hit could not do shit too nice. Okay. I hope his passive was not procced. Would you look at that? My passive doesn't work again. How very curious. And he is healed. Okay. Will I actually be able to do much of anything here? Oh, fuck me. Seriously? Okay, this is not going anywhere. I'm probably losing this, but let's find out if we kill Siphi in one hit. And the answer is no, we do not. So, bullshit RNG into bullshit RNG into more bullshit RNG. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we're a tanky team, and the Predator is nowhere near strong enough. Unfortunately. And also my passive doesn't really work on him. So, wow. It is the first 5 fights and I'm already frustrated by his passive. Do I send it? Do I empower him to +2 using my actual Python that I actually use? It works when Predator is an enemy team. Yeah, every time. 10 times in a row, for sure. That's what I have seen as well. It always works, but not for me. For some reason, this principle is not symmetrical, because you would think it would apply to their Predator as well. Or maybe that's just a quirk of human perception, where you never see how it works for you and always see how it doesn't work for you, and vice versa for the enemy team. But hey, our perception is still what counts here. There's nothing else to go off for us. Alrighty. Took that thing off. Now, a safer play would be to flip and block actives on Commodus. And the big question is, do I A2 here? Only one turn per quails at times, or do A3? I don't think A3 hits quite as hard as I would like it to. Okay, that was a hard hit. That was a very solid hit there. What we can do, at least we can hide him into Vale. No, we cannot, thanks to this BS. Well, never mind, it will probably be fine. It was fine, GG. A bit surprised to have broken stone skin with a Predator A3 without Vale even. Oh hey. I'm getting clan mates in Live Arena, please don't pick my Predator, man. Please don't pick my Predator. Don't pick my horse either, and yeah, he did not pick my horse. Good stuff. Now, was it the guy who had a obnoxiously fast Fabian? I don't remember. Oh well. It doesn't really matter for us at this point. It is still going to be Shu. And I'm still going to look to ban Fabian here unless there is something obnoxious in the last two picks. Recently I see people have been picking Fabian or Embrace first. I have seen a lot of Embrace first. Fabian first is something relatively new for me. Now he has a Gizmek. Do we like Gizmek? No, not quite. Do we bait a ban here? Maybe we do. I'm still banning Fabian here because why not? He bans my speed, so well. What are you going to do here, my good sir? Let's get some more HP. He has speed, but we have stone skins. We have stone skins and Predator's passive. Okay, for once it worked. It worked twice actually. Would you look at that? It worked twice. I think I would like to boost a little bit here. And now you cannot debuff me, Mr. Carnage. Why do I even bother? Why? This shit never, ever works for me. It only ever works for my opponent. Okay, let's pick him up. And I think I need to bonk him. That might be not the best idea ever, but I think I would like to bonk him. And also, do I boost here? Yes, yes I do. Oh my god, piss off, please! What is going on here? Stop hitting. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. I'm not sure what I did wrong here, so I'll settle on calling this RNG bullshit. At least Predator's passive worked a couple of times, but I'm still weirded out by the whole experience. Not having a speed order definitely did not help, and that's for sure. I need to stop finding myself in these situations. Gotta always... Is that a Uno reverse card? Yes, yes it is. Stole my Galathir, and would you look at that, he's +4 as well. Okay, let's grab a Fabian and a Predator. And we can decide what to do next. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. On the other hand, we have a speed or now. Even if it's gonna be not the greatest one after Shu gets banned. Oh wait, Joker's on me. Shu wasn't banned. Now, how many ferals does he have? 2. Oh boy, fuck me. What is going on here? Okay, it's a relentless build, starts of Jinan Galathir, that did not eat the reflected stun, because fuck me. That also procced extra turn a couple of times in a row, and that on top of all of this has blocked actives on the Predator. Like, cooked by the RNG. Predator did nothing wrong. I'm just cooked by obnoxious RNG. Well, that sounds about right. Don't love the +4 Crixia here, and Gizmak I can't speak. Is picked of me? No. Gizmak is only 5 stars, so I shouldn't see turn into reductions. Still pretty bad. Yeah. I'll have to ban the speed, right? Or do I ban Crixia here? I'm confused. I'm confused and probably have picked wrong, so we'll probably suffer for this. Then again, I might not. Oof. Feral Stoneskin Galathir. Okay. This looks a little bit better now. Where the fuck is my Stormcaller stun? That Nice should have been stunned. What is going on here? Oh well. Let's at least bomb this shitter. GG. I have no idea where the stun went from Marius on 2 of his champs, but hey, we won, so I shouldn't ask too many questions. We won, and that is what counts. I used to pick Empress into Galathir in these kind of situations, however, we kinda sorta need to have Empress on our side. Or not Empress, Fabian. Otherwise, it's one more thing that Predator can't really work against. So have to do Marius Fabian. Okay, all of this is obnoxious, but the real question is, will his speed orb be enough for him? He bans the horse, and he does not use the speed orb. Do you have any idea what is going on here? He has no feral either. Do you have any idea? Because I do not. Reset all of them, and now we will have to use A2 because we need to take Stone Skin off that chicken. And yes, Galathir still can fuck us up because he flips. Will he though? Maybe not. Now, who do I like the least here? I think the worst part here would be Carnage taking a turn. I think none of you survives. Yes, none of them survived. GG. A weird situation where I would actually love to have my Predator faster. That's a 57k global rating account. I guess I'll have to start with Galathir. So yeah, last fight I would love to have a faster Predator, but usually, most often, he needs to be a little bit on the slower side to better use his passive. Still not used to that. Not quite used to it. Alrighty. What do we have here? We have our Stone Skin stolen from us, our Shuzen stolen from us. Why am I saying random words? Do I pick our base? I'll have to ban Shu in this situation. I'll probably have to ban Shu anyway. So yeah, let's go for it. If he bans our base, I'm not unhappy. She's slow. I'd love to pick up 6-star for her. I'd love to pick up a few more Corpes, but for now she's pretty slow. Well, compared to my Shu, everyone is slow. I just don't have a second set of speed gear anywhere near that speed. Okay, he bans Fabian, which I admit is a good move. And that's a Mercurial build, Grixia. And she probably goes first anyway. Ooh. Now does she? Does she now? Do I boost or do I gamble on a flip? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's gamble. Not quite what I wanted, but this still works for me. Annoying BS, all of it. I should have probably A1'd. Oh well. It is fine. This is fine too. Yeah, let's slow chicken down, and then Predator can kill Empress with block revive. Not that we care about block revive too much. Okay, chicken still takes a turn, but we have a fully charged passive on the Predator, and it doesn't help. Fucking RNG. Good God. What is wrong with this? Yeah, okay, I probably should have used Burns by a brace. Use Burns and target chicken by the Predator. That would have been a reliable kill. So, kinda, sorta skill issue. But also, good fucking god, RNG never works for me. That RNG works for you now? No, it does not, as we can clearly see. Screwed over by RNG yet again. Okay. I need one more speed aura. I would have loved to have a fast Lazarus here. I don't have him, sadly. It will be Odin, I guess. He's obnoxious enough to maybe be a ban target. What do I ban here? I imagine I ban Lightning Cage Empress, and we can deal with the rest as it goes. We should be more or less fine versus Commodus, as he doesn't have a soul at all. Reset all of them. Good stuff. What is less good is that we are absolutely boned with a retaliation. Oh hey, they get a turn ahead of me, and they don't care to flip. Now, may we have a block damage, please? No, we don't have a block damage, but finally, Predator's passive works when it matters, and we kill all of them. GG. So, kinda happy about his damage at this point. Would have loved the third reaction piece, but my reaction is shit. I would lose about 10% damage if I did that. But what I'm not happy about is the passive RNG. Passive RNG and a myriad ways to actually counter Predator is why I'm probably not going to use him a lot going forward. You know what? Let's go with Fabian. We need a speed aura, and we don't want to see Fabian on their team. Fabian and then ideally Shrew Gizmak, if we can afford to. It is a sad moment when we don't bring Galathir, but hey. Okay. Neve is bad news. 6-star shape Neve is even worse news. At least she doesn't have lightning cage, though I imagine she is most probably in 9-piece protection. And I imagine that Lilith has a Magma Heart, and unfortunately for us, we have to ban Vulcanus. We can't afford not to. Okay, he bans the chicken, which is fair. Chicken ignores block damage. Chicken is dangerous. Let's see how the rest goes for him. We should be going first. We should also be resetting the skills, at least on Neve and Carnage. Let's see if we actually do. Bunk. Okay, Neve is in a resistance build. What is going on? And we also have Magma Heart, right. Okay, we can buff, and that's not a big game. What we can also do is we can stun everyone except Duchess, because of course, why would we ever stun Duchess? You know what? I'll target the Duchess here, just because I can. And if I weak hit here, I'm fucked, so I should target Empress. But then Carnage will screw me over, won't he? Okay, let's try Carnage. Yes, it worked. Good stuff. Now what we need is block actives on Empress. We need to push that Termita back on Duchess, and we can do a little bonk here. Nah, that didn't quite work, unfortunately. And Duchess now has a turn. She's afraid to take it though. And what I hear, Predator is back to his A3, so let's kill Empress. Now, are we ready for GG yet? Apparently no, we are not. Apparently no, we are. GG. Oh, hello there, hieroglyphs? Is it Japanese hieroglyphs or Chinese? I'm not sure. Now, what I'm sure about is my horse is stolen, so we will need to go Galathir and Fabian, I imagine. And yes, Galathir is just a pick I'm used to. It doesn't actually make sense. Probably. Not really. Not quite. The big question would be right now. The big question would be, what does Glizea do? Japanese, thank you. So, what does Glazea do? I don't remember. Let's quickly look it up. And we have Lazarus and Neve. Oof. Yeah, no, I'm not going to run Carnage, or am I? Yeah, I'm going to run Carnage and I'll be slow here. And I'll ban Lazarus just because I can. Is it going to be a stupid idea? Most probably. But we'll roll with it. So, Glazea. Glazea is a counter cooldown mechanic. Okay, fine. Stop taking turns. I still have a lot of turn meter. And God fucking damn it. Okay, I'll have to flip. I'll have to flip and I'll have to AoE and I have to hope that'll be enough. Not quite. Not quite enough, and also I'm 2 turn enfeebled. Good lord. Well, at least we can harness Gaze. And maybe, just maybe, Emrys can get a turn before Maris does, though it is highly unlikely. Okay, what was this? GG, I guess. I guess it's GG. This was very confusing, to be quite honest, the last few turns. I do not understand what was going on there. But hey, if that Maris spent his turn without actually doing anything, I'm fine with that. Alright, so let's remember that we need 2 speed auras here. Okay. So that's going to be a massive burn operation there. Now, let's make sure he doesn't pick a Vulcanus. Oh wait, he will do so anyway, he picked Ashnar already. Oh boy. Do I have a speed or a cleanse? That's a big question. I don't think I have a speed or a cleanse. Oh well. We'll have to be fast then. I would ban Lamassu. As it is, I would ban Lamassu as well, but if he picks Vulcanus last, I'll have to ban Vulcanus. Because I just don't have anything to deal with him. Nothing I have deals with Vulcanus well. Yeah, see? No banning Lamassu for me. So now the big question is, how fast is Lamassu? And the answer is probably quite fucking fast. Which is... Interesting. Am I brave enough to cleanse? No. I'll need to flip. So please also note how Predator's passive does not quite work. Bro. Good fucking god. What is going on there? Do you all see the same thing? Do you see what I see? That to Predator's passive RNG again. And previously to stone skin removal RNG as well. If Fabian have taken off the stone skin, I would have been just fine. If Predator would have survived this bunk via his passive, I would have been just fine. If Predator's reaction procced, I would have been just fine, but no. Nothing of this shit works. Okay. We knew what we were signing up for, so it's fine. It is fine. Okay, Predator and Shu. And the last pick is a big question mark here. Ideally, I would have a speed aura again. When I pull Lazarus finally, he would have slotted right in here. But without that, I'll probably have to make do with Odin. And let's ban Fabian. Knowing Predator's passive, can't really rely on it versus Fabian, so got a ban. We lose the universally applicable speed aura, we only have the void aura now, which is not that bad. At least Odin is decently fast now. Lightning cages all over the place. Do we take anything off? Why, yes, we actually do take a couple of important stone skins off. Now there is Magma Heart, so I would rather not lose my stone skin. So just go A2. A life at a sliver of HP. Would you look at that? At least Predator's passive worked. So at least there's that. Now, who do we kill here? I vote that we kill Commodus. And now we will need to block actives on Carnage. Yes, we did that. And yes, we also blocked actives on Theodosia. That was a lucky occurrence. Oh, that's gonna be a bunch of stuns. Oof. Very annoying, that thing on... Oh boy, target change again. What's going on? And Nice lost both block actives and his Hunter's Gaze. That is supremely obnoxious. Okay, who do we push? I guess we push Carnage, he doesn't have anything on him. We can push Theodosia too. What an RNG fest. Now, does the second hit kill? Nice. Let's find out. 44k. No, it doesn't, of course. Why would it? Why would it ever? I think I'll get whacked now. Kind of afraid to block actives here. I would rather pick the horse up. And now we have Whale the Predator, and that Hunter's Gaze is on. And would you look at that? One shot and nice, GG. Good job, Predator. Good job. I'm surprised in a good way here. That doesn't usually happen. I guess a merciless build pays off. Okay, that is a big account, I remember him. Also a filthy nice user. Can't wait to be one of these filthy nice users. I hope I don't meet you in Live Arena. Well, who knows. The matchmaking works in mysterious ways. You never know with her, but apparently I usually match with people at about equal or higher rating than me. So, rest assured, you are unlikely to actually meet me. Now, the question is, do I try to do anything versus his armaments? No, probably not. That is one scary hegemon, I have to ban him, even if, for some mysterious reason, he hates my stone skins, he will probably break them. Alrighty. Now, do you guys have Stars of Jinan in there? Doesn't appear so. What a coincidence. What a fortunate coincidence. Speaking of Zebia's Nice, I believe that's exactly what we are seeing here by Crotchy. Yes, that was a Zebia's Nice, though didn't quite help him. GG. Alright, matching versus another clanmate now. I have no idea what does he play, so gotta steal the horse. And he steals my shoe. Is that an obnoxiously fast shoe? I think it is. Okay. My Hedgie sadly isn't built, otherwise it would have been an option. I imagine we are going to have to pick Neve. Neve and... oh wait, there is 2 speed champs, right? But do I actually care? Okay, 2 speed champs. Now, hello there. How do you have Predator build? If you scroll back to the beginning of the stream, I showed the Predator's build for today, and I do the same on the previous streams. I try different ideas. Right now he's Merciless. Scroll back and take a look. Right, a Vulcanus, so baiting a ban here. Now, do I actually care about Vulcanus? To be perfectly honest, I don't. He bans Neve, which means Cavalax might do something dirty here. Let's see if that is what happens. Ay, 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 resisted 2 out of 4 poisons. Yeah, joke is on you. That was not a good idea. Sadly, someone here takes a turn, and of course the spread is not resistible by Predator, and of course for whatever reason I am burned. Not sure what is going on there, but you know what? Let's just bonk. GG, I guess. Now that was a skill issue on his side, I imagine. I would have probably rather insta-turned. And then did the same with targeting Fabian. But this was decidedly unpleasant and could have gone every which way. TW Alien. I wonder if he actually picks Xenomorph. Xenomorph, by the way, hits pretty hard. I had tried him in a clan boss team. There was a challenge in the free-to-play club to do as much damage as you can using Xenomorph in the clan boss. Any team goes, but the score is your Xenomorph's damage, and I got it to over billion damage. That was pretty fun, even if I had to book him for that. But in Arena, no, in Arena he doesn't really work. Now, my last pick depends on what he has. If I can ban Neve, that is going to be a Gizmak to deal with the stone skins. If I can't ban Neve, I'll pick a chicken to just ignore the block damages. However, a bunch of Empowered Mythicals is still a bother. Okay, he doesn't have speed, so you know what? It's Gizmak time. Now, Let's see how it goes. Let's see how many Magma Hearts, Ferals, and Mercurial stacks do you have. No Feral, and apparently that Commodus carries a Hand of Uncreation. Otherwise he would have... Oh wait. Maybe that was a Mercurial stack. I am not quite sure. Yeah, there is no Mercurial stack, that was a Hand of Uncreation. Now, who do I kill here? I don't think I can afford to... Oh boy, yeah, let's do away with Commodus. Let's do away with Commodus. And... What could possibly go wrong here? Oh, a reaction built on nice, good stuff. Actually, I don't dislike that. That isn't bad. That allows me to do this. And now I need to push back Galathir. I cannot afford for him to revive. Or can I? Maybe I actually can. Okay, he killed himself, good stuff. And now I can push someone towards Oblivion. However, things are likely to get dicey. The nice is back on the menu. Do I have my skill back? Yes. Is it going to be enough to kill both of them? Or rather, all three of them. Let's find out. And the answer is fuck no, it is not enough, and the retaliation kills Predator for good measure. Fuck me, I guess. Die to nice bullshit. Yeah, that was a surprisingly weak hit versus Nice. I have no idea why. Whale, I think, cuts the damage down a little bit, but that was still pretty pathetic. Oh well. Nothing to be done here. We can only move on. Alrighty, my good sir picks the chicken. Now, do I just ban Marichka here? Let's try this. Let's try this. It is still a crapshoot, to be quite honest. On the other hand, he bans Fabian and not Shu, so I at least am reasonably sure I'm going first. Whether I am able to get his stone skins off is anyone's guess. Well, at least that happened. Good stuff. Now, can we please stun all of them? Bro. That is 0 stuns out of 4. And of course, Protoss passive doesn't work. Like, What the fuck is even going on here? Yeah, you know what? We will just die to a chicken now. Yes, of course. Dead to RNG. That's the name of the game. Predator did nothing wrong here, he just didn't do anything. He was failed by his team. Supremely annoying, and that's what it is. We need a battle log. I would love to see why the hell no stuns got applied. Was it 4 wands of submission proccing simultaneously? Or was it something else? Who the hell knows? And that's the issue. We just don't know. Okay. Our base, I guess. Not happy about Shu being stolen, and I'll probably have to ban her instead of... Yeah, okay, he has 2 speed champs now. He has 2 speed champs. He will go first. I have stone skins on Marius and Gallows. And Empress is probably going to remove them, so... What just happened was a skill issue on my side. Okay, that was a good play on his side. That was a Predator passive not working. Well, okay, it worked now. Once. It worked twice. Necrosis still applies. Will the Predator's passive work now? Yes. Yes, it will. May we please take a turn? No. We may not, because fuck me, that's why. Will we achieve the level of bullshit that I usually see when Predator is on another team? No, we will not. I would say this is a good game, but no, it is not. It is an RNG fest. And well, I might have picked stuff wrong. Shouldn't have committed to speed. Oh, that's 3 losses in a row, and we get a bot now. Wonderful, exciting, engaging. Okay, so let's get rid of the bot. Let's quickly get rid of the bot. And I have no idea what is going on in the playlist. Okay, a reload helped. Hope you don't mind I gave you a follow here. Why, thank you, my good sir. I appreciate that. Alright, and that is 20 fights done. Despite the atrocious last 5 fights, we are not doing too bad. It is exactly 65% win rate today, and it is also a 65% win rate overall. So I'm not unhappy about this. I will probably not be using Predator anymore though. The Predator was not bad. He hits decently hard when he can actually do that. When his passive works, he is amazing. Here was the build for today. 110k HP, 350 crit damage, 280 speed, 6 piece merciless, 2 piece reaction. I don't think I have seen this reaction proc once. I don't think I have seen his passive work too much. Well, we had one chain of passive procs of about 5 long. We still lost the fight because he was dead before he could take a turn. Yeah, ultimately this passive is about as random for me as is Sanguine Maria's one, and while Predator has a little bit better chances of survival than the Sanguine Maria, he's still an RNG fest champion. I don't do well with those. Not bad stats. Yeah, I like this build. It can actually hit, except that one time versus Nice where he couldn't do much. Most of the time, this build makes sure whatever he's pointed at dies. Still, that fucking passive. You hate to see it not working, and you are bound to notice it whenever it doesn't work. So that's just a stress-inducing RNG fest. Miss me with that shit. Predator is a very good champ. He's very obnoxious potentially. So if you don't have a big roster of OP champs, you probably want to use him. And yes, he is a pay-to-win champ. He requires a $40 pass, but hey, personally I think it's worth it. Even for a low spend, that would be a very much worthwhile purchase. For free-to-play, yeah, well, that would be shit out of luck. There was one extent for Predator, I think, and that's about it. Maybe they will do more, but I wouldn't be expecting that. Anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in. Hope you had fun. If you are a spender and would like to spend a little bit more efficiently in Raid, see the description. I have written a short guide on how to use Aptoide. If you are not using that yet, that's a little bit more bang for your buck if you are into that kind of thing. And see you all next time. Bye.